Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Charlotte Hornets. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Durant is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's LeBron at the two-guard spot. Now here's James. Shoots over Kobe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Bryant. 5 on the clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Just no panic from Giannis. He's excellent at making sure to get off a good look in time.
It's Durant on the wing. We play just over a minute here in the first. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Pass to Leonard from 13. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's Durant on the wing. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. 20 feet out. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Antetokounmpo dishes to Kobe. Driving inside. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Pippen. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Here's LeBron. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Giannis against Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Bryant for the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. And a wide open look for James. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
For three, Kobe. A rebound by the Spurs. Pippen, the pass to LeBron. Durant for three. Buries it from three-point range.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Kobe can't get that one to fall. Bryant's gone 1 of 4 so far. Pippen feeling it out a bit. James right side. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Leonard. Hasn't made one yet.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
51 seconds left in the first. Durant for three, and no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's James, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard attacking. Pippen against Antetokounmpo. Giannis sets a screen for Leonard. Beyond the arc. Charlotte no good that time either. James against Leonard. Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Bryant. A putback. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs out in front. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Hornets trail by 3. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Bryant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George, and it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Leonard the pass to George. The shot, no good. Nice defense from KD. San Antonio leading by 3. Pippen outside. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to James. LeBron brushing off the contact.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's Pippen. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. LeBron outside. Kobe against Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And so Giannis will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. Charlotte calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Kobe a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. And Bryant kicks to Antetokounmpo. The fader. LeBron grabs the miss. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Durant. Launches a 3. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead. Giannis against Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo passes to Leonard. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Leonard. There's the 3. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
George against James. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
Pass to Pippen. Back to James. Over George. And it's James missing. Hornets trail by 3. Bryant inside. Guarded by Pippen. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Down low. Deflects the pass. O'Neal with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. And George with the stuff.
And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Pippen, the pass to Durant. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Outside, Bryant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Bryant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Pippen outside. LeBron is screen on Kobe. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Three-pointer. From range, Kobe drills it.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
LeBron passes to KD. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pippen against Bryant. Chamberlain kicks to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Charlotte.
Here's Giannis. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now Kevin Durant. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets on top, ending the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for San Antonio. They've got Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. And it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And it's George missing. Spurs trail by 3. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by George. Durant the pass to James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
If you're trying to outthink LeBron James, forget about it. He's always been one step ahead.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, LeBron. Second free throw, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. Giannis passes to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Outside Leonard. The 3 from George. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. And so James will bring it up for San Antonio, trailing by 5. Outside, KD. Chamberlain a screen. Inside. Stolen by O'Neal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And here's Pippen. He has yet to score. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Durant kicks to LeBron. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to LeBron. LeBron steps it home.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kobe. Back to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Spurs trail by 4. Outside, James. Back to Pippen. LeBron outside. Tipped away. Pippen against Leonard. Just his first attempt. And another basket for San Antonio.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Giannis passes to George. And again, the Hornets missing.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
James dishes to Pippen. For the tie, here's KD. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Charlotte. The lead is 2. For 3, Kobe. Here's Shaq. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Ryan against Pippen. Right side, Durant. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
George against KD. And here's Kobe from the arc. Rebound, San Antonio.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Abdul-Jabbar against Antetokounmpo. Here's James, plenty of space. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 assists in the game. Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
O'Neal. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Ryan against Pippen. James outside for the lead. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. There goes Giannis. Back to Kobe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kobe's got 11 points.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
16 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Durant with it. 10 points for him. Launches it from deep. Here's Chamberlain. The shot. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hornets lead by 2. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
3-10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Kobe. Kawhi Leonard is out there with George. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Shaq in at the 5. So that's the Hornets 5. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. And so James will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 2-point game. Abdul-Jabbar against Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Antetokounmpo finds George. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. George has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. James left side. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And 12 points for LeBron.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Charlotte calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. We play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Fires it up. Outside for Pippen. Spurs working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by George. They get it back. Here's Chamberlain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
First free throw is good. Chamberlain hits them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. KD against George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
Here's LeBron. KD, a screen on George. Back to LeBron. Outside Pippen. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. James cooking from deep.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Outside, Kobe takes a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Pippen. James looking it over. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Outside Bryant. Fires from deep. Cranes the 3-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games. Durant
kicks to James. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
So it's the Hornets now. Here's Giannis. Check his screen on Abdul-Jabbar. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And another three for Charlotte.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
KD draws the double. Chamberlain kicks to LeBron. Throws it up high. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Clock at 4. Outside, KD.
And arguably the game's most versatile defender, Leonard can legitimately guard 1 through 5.
There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bryant gets a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here are the Spurs with the ball. To the inside. Stolen by George. Popped up there for O'Neal. James in the post. Leonard's there. Pass to KD. Pippen outside. Chamberlain down low. Defended by George. Got it!
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Charlotte calls timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter Dave